What's going on, guys? This is JPB back here for episode 3 of our Call of Duty Black Ops 2 campaign Let's Play. We are going to be playing through the mission Old Wounds, and we are going to be gathering intel on the Menendez cartel. Let's head into our create a class. Let's use the Galil. Where all the Chris Smoove fans at, right? The Galil is the real deal. It keeps the noobs on their heels. If anyone remembers that, leave a comment. Alright, here we go. We'll use the, we'll go double assault rifle here. And we'll throw the AK on our back. And we'll go here and here. We will use those, and then we'll use these these 3 perks, okay? So again, pro tip on that, you can always use 3 perks on the Black Ops 2 campaign. Not everyone realizes that. And so here we go, guys. Now it's time for another flashback mission here. We're gonna go get some intel on the Menendez cartel during the Soviet-Afghan War in the 1980s, and I will give some explanations to some things that are a little confusing to some people as we go along.
I can't figure out Menendez without getting inside his fucking head. Salazar, you grew up in Nicaragua during his rise to power. You know his legends better than anyone. Tell me, why does he hate us so much?
Tu primera guerra fría. As a boy, he witnessed the country's rape and murder his people. In 1972, there was a colossal earthquake. His family lost everything. A year later, the only thing he ever loved, his sister Josefina, was crippled in a fire. Raul and his father started over, sold drugs for easy money. They became rich, powerful legends of Managua. The Menendez cartel was all but untouchable. So the CIA took out Raul's father in a US-sanctioned assassination.
Right, so now Menendez fucking hated America and started running guns in Afghanistan for his own private army. CIA got wind of it, went on the hunt for him in Kabul. That was the photo Wood showed us in the vault, remember?
See that handsome bastard? That's me. The ugly one's your father. After Nam. The numbers and all that, I mean, he was one dangerous son of a bitch.
Alright. All that stuff is explained in a game, by the way, called Black Ops Declassified. Highly encourage you to check that game out. Old Wounds, Afghanistan. Alex Mason, CIA.
It's showtime, Mason!
What'd you see, Woods?
Sand. Sand and more fucking sand. Hudson's contact's on his way.
You reckon we can trust the Chinese?
We can't here. They've been supporting the Mujahideen same as us.
I'll give some explanations to this
You know,
stuff
if
here in a
Russia
minute,
was in
but
Afghanistan,
I'll let the sequence play
we're
out
looking
first.
at China next.
No one likes the Russians, huh?
You know me. I don't like anyone. You might want to get your head down. Take it easy, Sal! Deliver the weapons. Now, what about your end of the deal?
I will take you to the leader of the Mujahideen. He can help you find Raul Menendez.
This fictional
We
character,
have fresh horses.
Zhao,
You will
is
follow.
very interesting.
Oh, shit.
Very interesting.
Let's do
Real
it.
quick, I'm going to come over here and do this Easter egg. So, the reason why China is
Mason,
supporting...
it's Hudson. Did you make contact with Zhao?
We're on our way to the Mujahideen camp now.
The reason
the
that
hell you gonna
China
do with
is
that?
supporting the
never
Mujahideen
know.
is the Sino-Soviet split, okay? So China and the Soviet Union had a split. Even though they were both communist, they had a split. China felt that the Soviet Union was too sympathetic to the West.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you that our presence here must remain 100% deniable. There will be serious consequences if Russia learns of our involvement in Afghanistan.
And they also didn't like the Soviet
that ain't
Union
gonna
kind of
happen.
encircling them, okay, and surrounding them. Remember, the Soviet Union's involved in Vietnam, now they're involved in Afghanistan. All those are Asian countries. You know, China wants to establish itself as the dominant Asian country. So they view this as the Soviet Union creeping into their backyard, okay? So they have a vested interest
We
in
believe
keeping
the Soviets
Soviet
are about to
Union
launch an attack on the camp.
out of Asia.
Kick it out from here!
Any Asian country. The Middle East is a part of the Asian continent. A lot of people don't think about that as China's backyard, but it's an attempt to prevent the Soviets from basically trapping Chinese. They viewed the Soviet version of communism as too sympathetic to the West, which is ironic because now the Chinese have kind of lessened their tensions with the U.S. and here we're working alongside them. But this is something that confuses people whenever they play this game, because we always just associate China with, China with bad and they're communists like the Soviet Union. So this part is confusing for a lot of people.
If a Russian attack is indeed imminent, you're gonna need all the help you can get. I've arranged for a couple of specialists to act in an advisory capacity. Here they are now. Rahman, this is Woods, and Mason.
Remember that
My
name?
2 best men.
We need weapons, not soldiers.
So we know Menendez already has contact with this guy. Go back to the
This
first
should be
mission.
good.
And again, notice here, this is not a cutscene again, right? We are
Just so we're
actively in
clear,
this.
we hold off the Russian attack, you give us what you have on Menendez.
Our base is here.
Any advance will come through one of the narrow passes leading into the valley.
I know this. Our men defend these mountains.
Our weapons will give them an
That's
edge.
a bullshit plan. You're talking about the Russian army here. They come at you with brute force, which means strength in numbers and heavy armor. Are your men ready for that?
They have no experience with the weaponry we brought.
And we do. We belong on the front line.
Bold strategy.
The Russian assault has begun. Yalla! Yalla, Boromirud!
You have faith in your plans, America.
I got more than faith, Zhao.
That's right,
rock it.
Zal. We got this. Again, though, we already know Menendez has contact.
We must hurry! We cannot allow them to enter the valley!
There's something to keep in
Settle up,
mind.
Mason.
Treyarch left a huge hint there for what's about to happen in this campaign mission, and they left it to us in the very first mission. The genius of Jason Blundell's campaign design. All right, here we go, boys. I may have just ran right by an intel, but
This may be tougher than we thought. We got hips dropping infantry right in front of the camp.
Lead up to the Mujahideen! Just get to the choke points and hold back their armor!
we'll just go ahead and we'll ride through this here. Nothing like riding horses at an army that's got tanks and helicopters coming right at you, right? Alright,
Too
let's get off.
fucking close!
Alright, run to safety, horsey. Feels so good using the Galil here. I'll be honest, I'm just playing the Black Ops 2 ports. Not the original Black Ops ports, although I do love the original Black Ops. It was my first Call of Duty.
Rifle, Mason!
I'm just trying to put as much time as possible into the
We
Black
cannot
Ops.
let it
I
enter
just
the
shot that
valley!
wall behind that dude like 8 times.
Another BTR is headed this way!
I wonder if I can blow these up with this. I know I can shoot it with the missile that's up here, so we'll just go for that, I guess. Alright, here we go. Navigated our way through.
BTR's history!
There's that one.
Fucking A!
Woo, that was close.
Nice work, Mason!
The
Mujahideen can handle infantry! Mason, put a crater charge under the archway!
Push back
Let's
here.
make damn sure no more vehicles make it through here.
This dude posted up. Oh, the Makarov pistol. That's a throwback, isn't it? Yeah, I've really been enjoying playing these ports. I love the ports. I've had no complaints about my playing experience online, campaign, any of it.
Charge set!
Alright, now we just gotta get away here. Don't want to
You're
get
too
yelled
close,
at by
Mason.
Woods.
Get over here.
Yeah, I am over.
Blow it, Mason.
I was actually further than you were. And you still have to wait for Woods to get over the wall, otherwise he'll see it.
Hudson, the west choke point is secure. Armor ain't getting through this way.
Woods, Mason, they're throwing everything they have at us. We've got threats all over the valley. Hoosier reporting rushing tanks moving in from the north.
Yep, I should have kept that.
Brutes
It's
forcing
okay.
straight
This
the
one up
numbers? You expected such a fight.
Doesn't mean I wanted it!
I always forget. Oh no, I always forget about that. That I have to have this stinger to do this next part of the sequence. It's all right though. I shot the wrong one. Wish they did.
Tanks are still moving, Mason!
I'm aware.
That's how you deal with a fucking tank!
Shoot! I just shoot.
Hudson, tanks are down!
We're seeing enemy helos approaching from the east.
Let's ride! Yeah!
All right, here we go. Head over this way. All right, one helo down.
Head, man!
Second one. Run away real quick here. All right, that one's down.
The gunships are neutralized!
More Russian gunships spotted to the east.
Gotta get
Ensure
that
they don't
one.
push through to the base.
Roger that, Hudson. Moving to intercept.
Leave it to us, Hudson!
Oh, how did I miss that one? Turn around. Oh, I can't. That guy's dead.
Take out the gunships, Mason!
Yes, I'm aware. It's kind of hard here.
Hudson, the gunships are grounded.
The Russians have overrun the Mouj ammo cache to the east. Do whatever is necessary to recapture it. Mullah Rahman is concerned. He thinks we're losing the fight.
You tell Rahman from me I don't give a shit about his concerns!
Alright, here we go.
I'll kick fucking ass same as always! Just tell him he better come through with his intel on Menendez!
Yeah.
The ammo cache is left of the valley!
Leave the
The path is impassable by horse. Dismount! We will proceed on foot.
shoot that in there. Hit markers. See, and again, this was like something that, you know, I think we just take for granted today, but back then, this was the first Call of Duty campaign that we had. that had hit
Infantry
markers.
fast roping in!
Don't let their feet touch the ground!
Oh, I just shot this one, trying to take out that one right there. So those guys are able to land. Oh well. Good job, Sal.
Shit! We got another BTR rolling up!
Whew. Oh, and well, there's my first death from the Black Ops 2 campaign, guys. Took me to episode 3.
Shit! We got another BTR rolling up!
There's that. Here we go. That's probably what's going to be, I guess. That was the guys that were up there. Alright. Our engagement should be a little bit easier here now. I did hear him say the BTR
Infantry
was there.
fast roping in!
I just
Don't let their feet touch the ground!
focused on being here already. Alright, here we go. Jump shot action here. People forget how
Hudson,
much
the ammo
jump shot
cache is
there was
ours.
back in Black Ops
You
2
fight
multiplayer.
bravely, American!
Mason, return to base. We have a problem.
Look at that.
What kind of problem?
You better see for yourself.
And fall damage too in multiplayer. We've been playing these new Call of Duties. You just want to jump off something after getting shot. Doesn't work in the old CODs. People are finding that out the hard way. go. Getting ready for one last big stand, one last big charge.
Your old man was one tough son of a bitch.
Bet your ass he was. Kravchenko basically carved a hole in his head and he shoved those fucking numbers in there, and he survived that. No. Mason said he didn't see those numbers anymore, but I don't know. Not so sure about that.
We're gonna see that come into play here.
Mason, better take a look.
This isn't over yet.
The Russians want to give us one last display of brute force.
Let's give them one last display of courage. You with me?
Yeah, let's charge the tanks, baby. Charge the tanks and the helicopters on horseback. Everyone always makes fun of this sequence in the... Anytime someone makes a Let's Play, they gotta make fun of this sequence here. Let's just get it over with. We know what happens. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Gotta roll out of the way.
Mason! Come on, brother!
Bring us alongside the tank!
Here we go. This is where things get interesting.
Must die.
There's the numbers, the broadcast, Reznov's voice when we see Kravchenko. Here we go.
What the fuck?
That's right.
Fucking Kravchenko. Piece of shit.
Sure is.
Of course he's involved in all this.
Kravchenko must die.
A couple times, I saw the tick. And I get that look in his eyes, he's scanning the room. Next thing you know, he's talking to the Russian. Fucking Reznov. Good old Tricky Vic.
Tricky Vic.
Woods. Maybe I should handle this interrogation.
Maybe you stay the fuck out of my way. I got unfinished business with this bastard.
Another important design here by Treyarch. That's how you have to actually be locked in during this mission.
I left
here.
you to rot in Vietnam, Sergeant Woods. You should be dead.
Well, nobody told me. Buddy Rahman tells me you're doing business with a Nicaraguan named Raul Menendez. What do you do for him? Fuck you.
And ooh!
You believe in an eye for an eye? Huh?
Brutal.
This is the Mujahideen, baby. They'll bury you up to your neck, peel your eyelids back, and leave
I'm
you
gonna
to
resist.
fry in the desert.
I am gonna resist here.
I'll take you out quick. Tell me about Menendez.
I sell him weapons.
That doesn't sound too Soviet of you, brother.
Nope, gotta resist it, Reznov. I'm not
Soviet
listening
Union
to your
style.
brainwashing anymore.
Money's all that matters.
Where do the weapons go?
Cuba. Angola.
I
The Third War.
We've already seen.
Why?
Menendez wants to see you will burn.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh,
I thought we were going there.
he's more powerful than you know. He even has people in the CIA.
Bullshit! This guy's fucking with us.
That's the first that we hear of.
The
fuck are you doing?
Menendez told me you must suffer.
You face piece of shit.
It's a betrayal we should have seen coming. Right in front of us in the first mission, Menendez name drops Rahman. Says he's just a puppet.
No, you are and always will be our true enemy.
You can go back and watch my first episode of the playthrough where I hint at that. This is a betrayal we should have seen coming. And notice they take us with Zhao.
You may last a day. If you are strong.
They take Zhao out. Well.
So, we're in a desert, buried, to here. Who does your father think rides up on a horse to save us?
Tricky Vic.
Ha! See? You're just like your old man. No, it wasn't him.
That's not.
Come on, if you think it was him, don't you think he would have stuck around for a bit, huh? Maybe explain some shit?
Yep. There's no way that's Reznov. Reznov would have already been dead at that point, even if he had made it out of Vorkuta. And we know Reznov didn't survive Vorkuta. We know that. So, there we go. Alright guys, that is episode 3 of the Black Ops 2 campaign. Story's really starting to shape up. Our next mission will be the Strike Force mission. I will play the Strike Force missions. Whether or not I play all of them will depend on the outcome of the Karma mission. Of course, in the Karma mission, if they escape, if DeFalco escapes with Chloe, Karma Lynch, you can go in and rescue her in a Strike Force mission. You get the opportunity to get payback. So if I don't get that mission, though, obviously we won't play it. Depending on that'll all be pending on the outcome of that mission. So here we go, guys. When we come back for episode 4, we will be doing our first Strike Force mission, which is located in India. Hope you guys enjoy, and as always, this is your boy JPB signing out.